What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are here, So Much More podcast again. What's up, Tom? How you doing, man?
I'm so good. How you doing?
Man, I'm amazing, man. I'm amazing. This is podcast number 4 recording, man. Number 4, right? We're getting there. 4
Winners.
Last time we left off with a couple things, man. I know we wanted to discuss statistics with you guys. We wanted to give more feedback about some changes that are coming up, man, and just kind of catch up with the new changes we got with the podcast. So a lot to kind of go over, right, Tom?
Yeah, I apologize. We haven't done one of these for a while. Things got busy, but it's no excuse. So you can be on the lookout for more of these. We're going to be doing it every week without fail. My man Epstein's going to be the host, and he's going to be interviewing small business owners, even large business owners, and I'm super excited to see the guests that you bring on the show. You've got one coming in today. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be good, man. The main goal here is to give our people things back, give you guys information, give you guys some inspiration. Man, we don't want you guys making the same mistakes that not only that we made, but the people we bring on, they're going to be able to give you mistakes that they made so you don't make that, man. Just sharing best practices is how I like to say it all the time. But kind of going in with what we want to talk about today. Last time we were talking about statistics and where you're at with businesses, right? We are a team of about 15 to 17 employees. Where we fit in the United States statistically, where big businesses fit in. So we kind of want to go over that. I know Tom has found some good articles, some good information that he's going to share with us, and then we'll get into some more stuff for you guys.
Yeah, we got some great statistics. I didn't want to go on the last podcast and just shout out a bunch of random statistics that actually weren't, data backed. So we've gone to the drawing board here, and we've pulled some good articles and some reliable statistics so you guys can understand truly how important small business is for America. We always say that small business is the backbone of the U.S., but is it actually? That's one of the questions I always ask is it actually the backbone, or is it the Apples, the Microsofts that are actually the backbone of the US? I'd like to know your thoughts on this one, so feel free to put in the comments what you believe. Is small business the backbone of the US economy? Let's go over some statistics. So we'll start with the number 1. So there are 33.3 million small businesses, making up 99.9%.
Hold on, wait, hold on, because Luis was here, he would keep up. Shout out Luis, he would keep up with all these numbers, so we're going to slow it down a little bit, guys. I might even add some captions in here later on so we can keep up with these numbers. So Tom, give it to me one more time. It's
33.3 million small businesses in the U.S.
33.3 million small businesses in the U.S., okay.
Which makes up 99.9% of all businesses.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
That's America's all small business then.
According to that, you would say
we're gonna take Tom as a source.
No, this is a legit source. But you would say that small business is the backbone based on that statistic.
They're more than the backbone. It's the damn body.
I mean, that's mind blowing. Now, the last podcast we had, I said one of the alarming statistics was of those small businesses, of the 33.3 million, how many of them are just one single owned operated,
right?
Meaning they have one employee.
So make sure you guys are getting there, man. So out of 33.3 million, like you said?
33.3 million.
33.3 million businesses in America. 99% of businesses in America, small businesses, makes up 33.3. How many of these have one employee? All right, you guys keep up.
How many do you think?
I would say more than half. I would say more than 50% of 33.3 million have one employee.
You are right. The answer is 80%. Let that sink in for a minute. 80% of those 33 million businesses have a single owned entity. Basically, one employee, meaning it's the owner just grafting day in, day out. And let's be brutally honest. There's no real desire to scale if you're just a single-owned business, right? If you just have one employee, how are you going to scale your business? Now, I am not hating on the people that are just, one-man band and they're living the dream and they're happy. Good for you. That's great, right? But it is alarming for owners like me who want to scale a massive company, how little will actually do it.
One person, and that's 80%, 33.3 million that's some of you guys listening, man. Think about this for a minute, though. We're kind of going over where you kind of fit in the United States, too, as far as on a business level. If you're just running your own business, if you're listening to this, trying to get some information, think about what you're going to do next, though. Think about where you fit in with this. I mean, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. If you're trying to get better and do better and, move up and scale, obviously you can't do it alone. And a lot of people, well, majority of the businesses in America are trying to do it alone.
Yeah,
sounds like.
I'm reading this and it goes into more detail. So of the 33 million, 5.4 million have 1 to 19 employees.
Wow. 5 million.
5 million.
Have 1 to 15 employees?
Yep, and this one will really get you.
Wait, out of 33 million?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
No, on the only 647,000 have employees from 20 to 99.
Wow.
Right? So 33 million small businesses, and of those 33 million, only 647,000 have from 20 to 500 employees.
Wow. So it just shows you right there, man. That's crazy information, man. I mean, you guys got to think about it. You want to give you guys feedback, give you guys information. Now, what to do with this, it's up to you guys, but you need to know where you're at if you're going to try to get somewhere in life in general, man. And this is where you're at. Most people in here are trying to do it by themselves. And if we can tell you anything, if Tom can tell you anything, if you're trying to get to the next level, you can't do it alone, man. And statistically speaking here, most businesses are trying to do it by themselves.
And the most alarming statistic, which everybody knows about, is how many small businesses will fail in 10 years. I've heard statistics. I don't actually have that right in front of me, but I've heard statistics from a very credible source that like 97% will fail in 10 years, which is so terrifying for someone like myself. And I think this brings us back to why we're doing these podcasts. Is I genuinely want to help small business owners and prevent you from making the mistakes that I've made. If I can help prevent one of you making an error that costs me money or time, then I feel like this whole thing is a success.
Absolutely, man. I mean, we've gone through so much. I mean, a lot of people, the guests that we're going to have on, we've all gone through some things that we can share with you to cheat code, so to speak, right? To get you ahead or so you don't have to make those same mistakes. And one of those things that, right, so far today that we're giving you is that you can't do it alone, man. You cannot do it alone. Put the experts around you to help you out. That kind of gets us to segue to, talk about some more things that we brought you guys on today for, which is going over new things that 4 Windows is up to. Tom, we've hired some more staff. We're offering more services. We got some new brands that you want to talk about. Some that we're not going to talk about yet. But I mean, all of that is because you know that you want to scale and you can't do it by yourself.
Absolutely. First of all, the team around you defines you. And while actually another statistic that we got that will talk about our services, one of the services that we have just launched with 4 Winners is our web development. Super excited by our web development team. We've got an amazing team here. We're building some incredible websites. And again, the reason why I brought this revenue stream to my business is because I wanted a website built. I wanted a great quality website, and I could never find a company that I could trust, that would do a good job. And I realized that quickly I'm going to need to do it myself. So I brought in a team of experts, and once they've built the sites that I've seen them do, I'm like, I want everybody to know about these guys. And here's the statistic, going back to stats.
Yeah.
1 in 3 small businesses do not have a website. So therefore, as a revenue stream for us, we've got unlimited potential there.
So 1 out of 3 small businesses don't have a website, and America is made up of 99% of small businesses. And out of those 99% of small businesses, what is it? 33.3 million of those have 1 employee.
So by my calculations, this is not fact, but my calculations, that's around 11 million companies that don't have a website. Now,
statistically speaking, off of the sources that he got, we just
right. That is not fact-based. That's my math in my head. Shout out if I'm wrong on that. But I reckon if you're one of the 11 million businesses that are watching this podcast and you need a website, then you need us, and I'm willing to help you.
Come on, man. Let the experts do it for you. We've already made the mistakes. You know we need a website. And we figured it out. We have a great the web department that can get it all done for you, man. And that's not only it. We also have our digital services now that we kind of updated a little bit. So we offer marketing as well. So with marketing, you have to have the content that's needed to be able to create that. And Tom's scaled up on that end as well. Want to go a little bit about that?
Another statistic, over 25% of business is conducted online. So if you're not online yet, if you're not digital, if you've not got your website, your marketing set up, you are falling behind, and you need us. I'm telling you, you need us.
You gotta stay ahead of the curve, man. I mean, to be successful, you have to follow the blueprint first before you go in and try to mess something up and do it on your own. And we're doing it right now, figuring out the blueprint that Tom has already put out. And you should see it, man. Come on over to 4 Winners. It's easy, not hard to find us. You can either Google 4 Winners, 4winnersmerch.com. We'll be somewhere in your inbox or somewhere digitally showing you that this works, man. So pay attention to those things. So a few things we went over today. Went over some statistics with you guys. So now you guys know some stats that should be able to help you out, right? We went over some changes that here at 4 Winners that we're doing. Went over web development that we do. We do marketing now. So a lot of things that we can do to add value to you other than just us running our mouth, man. So reach out to us, right?
Absolutely. Content. We talk about content a lot. Like, it's one thing to have marketing and a nice fancy website, but if you don't have good content to go on your marketing resources or your website, then you don't have much of anything. So having quality content is so important. I realized how important that is. In just the last 6 months, I realized how important content is. So if you have a content problem, we can help you with that as well.
Hey, one-stop shop, guys. I mean, we're here for this. This is what we're here for. I mean, you can't get merch better. It's just kind of what it is, man. So Tom, you got anything else you want to add to these guys for this today's segment before we get done?
Just great to see everyone. I look forward to doing this more often. Thank you for listening. Again, if you've got any questions about small business, I don't pretend to be the expert. I'm just one of you trying to survive, trying to get by, trying to thrive. And if I can offer any kind of insight into like helping inspire you or answering basic questions about small business, I mean, we got to help each other out. So this is my way of helping you guys out. Hopefully you can return the favor by putting some questions in the comments. That would be awesome.
Thank you, Tom. Appreciate that, man. Hey, as we always say, you can't get merch better. Thank you for tuning in to So Merch More. Create daily, guys.